Big time. This Sunday, before the Stampeders find out their West final opponent, linebacker Yannick Carter is going to change up his look drastically, all for a great cause. Yannick has been working on his dreadlocks since 1999. But in 2 days, he's going to shave them off for the Stampeder Foundation's Pink Power Initiative, and Yannick joins us to tell us what that's about. Hi, nice to meet you.
How are you doing? Good to hear you.
This is a big deal for you.
It is a big deal. You know, as you said, it's been 14 years since I've had my dreads, and cutting them off in 2 days, it's going to be a different experience for me because I don't know what my scalp's going to look like. It's going to be a new look for me. I'm really nervous about it, but it's all for a good cause, so I can't complain.
Well, you never know what's under the lid, but I'm sure you're going to look great. Now, tell me how this idea came up.
Well, this idea has been battling with me for about a year and a half. Both my brother and I, we have dreads. My brother cut his off, and one day I came home and I opened up my cell phone. I got a text message from my brother, and it was a picture. He had just walked into the barber, cut his dreads off. And I was completely and utterly shocked. And I said to him, well, what did you do it for? And he said he did it for a cup of coffee. And that's what started getting the wheels turning in my head. And I said, you know what, I'm going to cut my dreads off at some point in time, but I'm going to do it for more than a cup of coffee. I want to do it for a charitable donation. So it was something that I battled with for a year. And then when I finally made the decision, I went to the team and we put it together for the Pink Power campaign.
And why is that, I mean, in general, important to you, but important to the whole team, because really the whole team gets behind this?
Yeah, the whole team has gotten behind it. There's several guys on our team who have been battling women's cancer within their family through loved ones and stuff. I personally haven't had anyone to deal with that kind of disease as of yet, and hopefully I don't have to at any point in my life. But I think it's really good to show the support. We have a player right now who actually found out 2 weeks ago that a loved one within his family has actually been diagnosed with cancer. So to see the whole entire team come behind it and support the cause on Sunday would be great. It's also a team bonding event. We're going to be able to sit down and watch the Western semifinals to see who we're playing in the Western finals. So everything's going to come together. It's going to be a great event.
Yeah, you guys are going to be glued to the TV. Now, how much did Chevy have to do with this?
Chevy had a lot to do with it. You know, it was his Pink Power campaign event that really got the wheels turning to do what we wanted to do with this event. And before, we were kind of debating what charity we were going to go with, and then Chevy's passion about Pink Power is what really led to us deciding that we're going to do this for women's cancer.
Okay, so how much are you hoping to raise? Because this is all about raising funds for this foundation.
See, our goal right now is to raise $10,000, and we're well on our way to doing that. So far, we have $4,000 raised, and each day we started doing a little bit of a tweet-a-thon. So we set a goal for the day to raise $1,000, and yesterday we were very successful in raising $1,000. So today we decided to up the ante and try to raise $2,000. So on Twitter, you can follow me at Yannick Carter 48. And we're just going to be encouraging people to forego that cup of coffee at Starbucks today and donate $20 to the Pink Power campaign and help women's cancer. You know, 91,000 women are going to be diagnosed with cancer each year. So to forego a cup of coffee for the day is going to go a long way to helping them, you know, get through that disease and better their lives to some degree.
We will make sure, by the way, that we put links and Yannick's Twitter handle on our website at breakfasttelevision.ca. Should we talk a little bit of football?
Let's talk some football. I'm all for it.
Well, okay, so you guys, you'll be watching closely this weekend. What are your thoughts?
You know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what happens this week in the game. We know that all we have to do is do our best when the week comes and we're up to play, and hopefully that's enough to get us a win and get us to the Grey Cup. You've got another 60 minutes to make it there, and that's all that's important to us.
Now, I mean, I've heard sometimes players say, obviously you want the bye, but sometimes it's better to keep playing. How do you feel about having
You know what? It's a double-edged sword. You know, you want that bye, you want that week off, you want your body well rested when you're going into the final game. But sometimes playing in those games can be dangerous to some players. You want to be able to rest your players and make sure that they're at their 100% max capacity when we're playing. So I think the bye week has been beneficial to us, especially coming out of BC, but the injuries that we sustained. So it's given us some extra time to get some guys who weren't up on the roster that playing time that they need within the system. So it's been beneficial to us.
And lots of chitter-chat about Nick Lewis, whether he's going to come back or not. We know the doctor's saying absolutely not. Nick hinting that he would like to. We're thinking probably not, though, right? You never know.
That's well beyond my pay grade. I get paid to make special teams tackles, so I'll let Nick and the doctor sort that out. And it'd be beneficial to have him playing because Nick's a player that you can't really replace. We've had guys who have stepped up onto the table, and they've done a great job filling in for his position, but Nick is definitely irreplaceable.
And finally, before we let you go, how is this gonna go down with your hair?
So Mad Pretty, they're going to be coming in. They're the ones who do all the outriders every game, and they're going to be shaving off the dreads. And I don't know. I'm nervous. We're going to see what happens and see how I look. Hopefully I can look in the mirror and I don't pass out.
Oh, you won't pass out, but I'm sure it's going to be really intense for you. But like I said during the break, you got a good face, you got a good head, you'll be fine. You can come check this out, right? People can come see the West semifinal head shaving, BC at Saskatchewan at the Shark Club, Deerfoot Meadows, Sunday at 1:30. You'll be there with a whole bunch of other guys, and you got to, we need some people to cheer you on.
Yeah, definitely. Come out, support. It's going to be a great cause. The money's going to a great little initiative that we set forth, and we look forward to seeing all of Calgary out there to support us and see who we're going to be playing in the Western Finals.
It's amazing that you're doing this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming by today,
Thank
and
you.
of course we'll be talking Stamps all next week as we gear up for the West Final.